So welcome back. I will have to restart. So today we'll focus on IELTS listening and we'll have some practice. And yeah, so first off, let's look at this diagram. So application form, and this is the first question type that you can expect to see in IELTS listening. So before we, get to, the listening exercise, I want you to, the most important thing about these question types is that you will have to, be able to guess the answers before you listen. So, and this is what we're going to do. So first off, it says one word and or a number. So let's focus on this for a second. So what does it mean? One word and or a number. And let me just clarify this before we start. So just a second. I'll have to, yeah. So what does it mean? One word and or a number. So this means you have three options to write in the form. First one is one word. What it means is that you can only write one word, like let's say Furqat John is one word, or it can be teacher is another word. So you can only write one of these words, all right? It should be only one word. So, and the next option is you have is or a number, which means you can only write one number. For example, 75 or something like that. And your third option is one word and a number. And this means you'll have to write one word and also a number. For example, May 25, for example, May 25. It has one word and one number. So I had to, just clarify this before we continue because some of you may not know this. So, all right, let's get to it. So before we continue, let's try to guess the answers before we, actually listen. So her name is Jenny Fu, and she's filling application form for International Social Club, and her age is 21. So now the question is, what could be her nationality? So what could be her nationality? Let's try to guess. So for nationality, what types of nationalities do you guys know? Yeah, this is section 1. Yeah, we'll focus on section 1 as well as section 2. Yeah, it could. Yeah, she could be Irish. She could be, who knows? She could be maybe Uzbek. Who knows? She could be Uzbek as well. Japanese, maybe. Yeah. For address, what could be her address? So what should we write for address? Something road. As you can see, we have something road and Bondi. So King's Road, yes, West Road, and whatever the road is, yeah, King Street maybe, yeah. And mobile phone. For mobile phone, I don't think we have to guess. Yeah, you just have to write the mobile phone, and as you know, they just say the numbers, individually. So, what about occupation? Occupation is a job, yeah, and line of work that you do. So what could be her occupation? Can you give us some examples? Teacher, doctor, accountant. Jawahar, it's not accountant, it's accountant. Okay, not accountant. Lawyer, yes, dentist, yeah, that's right. So, and our for the fifth one, we need to write free time interest. And singing, and what else? What free time activities do you know? Like, what could be her free time activity? Reading, yes. Yep. Dancing, maybe. Guitar is not a free time interest. You should say playing the guitar. Yeah, playing the guitar could be her hobby. Acting, maybe, yes. That could also be an answer. So now we're gonna listen, and I want you to take notes, and if you have some kind of paper with you or a notebook or whatever you have to write the answers from 1 to 5. So I will play the audio. So before we start, let's see if you guys can hear it, because I will be playing it through my phone because I don't have a speaker with me right now. So
published by Cambridge University Press. This recording is copyright.
Track 1.
All right, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, just write something in the group.
Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 3.
All right, can you all hear it? Is it clear? I'm not playing right now. All right then. I think we will just start the player. So, just a second. I also have to have some paper. I can't write on the. Okay. All right, we'll just start now. So, rasmini guruhga tashlab qo'ying. Hop, hozir tashlab qo'yaman. Just a second. So we haven't started yet. I will have to, send this to the group. Some people need it. So yeah. All right, here you go. It's in the group, so you can find it. So yeah, here you go. So now I will just continue to play, and you will have to pay attention. So, all right, let me just see. All right, let's get started. I'm starting.
Hello. Come in and take a seat.
Oh, thanks.
Good. And how can I help you?
Well, I'd quite like to join this international social club, and I was hoping you could help me.
Yes, no problem. Let me just get the form up on my screen, and I'll fill in your details. Let's see. Yes, here we are. Okay, the first thing we need is your name.
Jenny Fu. That's F-O-O.
Okay, great. And can you tell me how old you are, Jenny?
I'm 21.
Great. And how long have you been here in Australia, by the way?
I arrived just last month, 2 weeks before the start of the academic year, just to sort things out and settle in a bit.
Good idea. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Kuala Lumpur. That's where I was born and brought up.
So you're Malaysian, are you?
That's right. Though I lived in the United States for a couple of years when I was a teenager. We went there for my father's job.
Right. And can you tell me your current address, please?
Sure. Just at the moment, I'm lodging with a family at 13 Anglesey Road in Bondi.
Okay, let me just type that in. How do you spell Anglesey, by the way?
It's spelled Anglesea.
Thanks. That's quite a long way from the city centre, isn't it? Is it a problem getting into the city centre?
Not really, because the buses are good and it's a nice, quiet area to live in.
That's true. So I guess you must have a cell phone number you can give me so we can keep you informed of events and so on.
Yes. Let me just have a look. It's a new one, so I haven't learned the number yet. Here it is. It's 040-422-9160.
29160. Okay, good. And you like the family you're living with?
Sure. They've got a little boy who is quite noisy, but he's really no trouble.
Fine. Now, let's see, what's next? Can you tell me what you do? I mean, are you working or studying?
Well, at the moment, I'm doing a temporary job with a company here in Sydney. I'm an economist, in fact.
Okay. And how long do you think you'll be here in Sydney?
At least a year. I may look for work here afterwards.
Great. Now, you want to join the International Social Club, and it will be good to know a bit about your free time interests as well. What do you like doing?
Well, I'm quite musical, and I really enjoy singing. Back home, I sang with a band, just, for fun. But for me, what I like best is dancing. You know, the modern sort, I really love it.
All right, time's up. So I hope you were able to find all the answers. So I want you to write in the group your answers. You can just send them to the group, or we'll just check them right away. So let's get started. Starting with the first one. So just a moment. Okay. All right. So first one. So what is her nationality? All right. Let's write nationality. So what's her nationality? So as you know, like in IELTS listening, they try to, distract you. And she talked about USA, of course, but she said she's actually from Kuala Lumpur. She's a Malaysian. She lived in the US, but she's actually from Malaysia. She's a Malaysian. So the answer is not USA, not American, but Malaysian. Okay? Malaysian. So, and what about number 2? So what is the answer for number 2? Her address. So she said 13 Anglesey. Okay? She said 13 Anglesey Road. Okay? It's not Angel, but Angle. All right? Angle. Yani burchak degan so'z bor-ku, o'sha so'zni aytyapti. Anglesey Road. So, not 14, but 13. 13-da, 14 emas. Xo'p. Keyin esa mobile phone. So, what's her mobile phone? All right, I will just type it here. 040 422. And then she says 9160. So, if you got the right answer, yeah, that's the correct answer. So, occupation. What about her occupation? Her occupation is economist. So, she works as an economist. So, and her hobbies, singing, and what? What else? Communist. No, she's not a communist. I think she's a capitalist, probably, because she's from Singapore. Oh, it's not Singapore. Kuala Lumpur. So, singing and dancing. So, if you write this, yeah, that's the correct answer. So yeah, these are the correct answers. So, I will just send them to the group. Let me just send it here. So, yeah, you can check the answers. All right. Do I have to explain any parts? I think the answers are very clear. There's nothing confusing about this part 1. So we'll now move on to multiple choice questions. So let me just... Xo'p, hammaga menimcha tushunarli javoblari. Nimaga Malaysian, Anglesey, menimcha ko'p to'xtalishimiz shart emas. Endi multiple choice questionlarga o'tamiz. All right, let's see. Multiple choice questions. So, all right, before we continue, I will give you guys some my own, suggestions about multiple choice questions. So, the things you should know about multiple choice questions is that there are usually 2, sometimes 3 speakers talking to each other, and you will have 3 to 4 options, and only one of them will be correct. while the rest of the two options are usually distractions. All right? Demak, o'zi ikki kishi o'rtasida suhbat bo'ladi. Va ko'pincha 3 ta javob berilgan bo'lsa yoki 4 ta javob bo'lsa, ulardan faqat bittasi to'g'ri bo'ladi. Qolganlari sizni chalish uchun qilingan bo'ladi. All right? Bu savolda qaranglar, multiple choice'da qiyin tarafi shuki, sizda juda 30 yoki 1 daqiqa vaqt bo'ladi hamma savollarni o'qib chiqishga. Shuning uchun agar sizlarga kelajakdagi maslahat, ya'ni yuqori ball olmoqchi bo'lsangiz IELTS listeningdan readingingizni ham kuchaytiring. Chunki o'qiganda qancha tez tushuna olsangiz, siz manba savollari ham shuncha tez tushunasiz va nimaga e'tibor qarash kerak, ya'ni eshitayotganda nimaga qarash kerak. Shunga e'tiboringiz yaxshi bo'ladi. Shuning uchun men aytaman, reading bilan listening bir-biriga aloqador narsa. Readingda kuchli bo'lsangiz, listeningda ham kuchli bo'lasiz. Xo'p. Alright, 6-savolga qaraymiz. 1-savol bilan boshlaymiz unda. Xo'p. Qaranglar, bu savollarni shunchaki ketma-ket qilamiz. Har bitta savolni ketma-ket qilamiz. 6 ni o'zini bajaramiz, keyin 7 ga. 7 ni o'zini bajaramiz, keyin 8 ga o'tamiz. Navbati bilan ketadi. Alright, 1-savol bilan boshlaymiz. So, according to Don, what might be a problem for Jenny? Tarjimasi demak, Donning fikricha, Jennyga nima muammo bo'lishi mumkin? A, her accent, ya'ni uning aksenti muammo bo'lishi mumkin. B, talking to her colleagues, kollegalar bilan suhbatlashish. C, understanding local people, ya'ni mahalliy odamlarni tushunish. Xo'p, endi nima qilamiz, qaranglar. Xo'p, eshitamiz va javoblarni ko'ramiz. Xo'p. Aytib o'tgandek navbati bilan qilamiz, hammasini birdaniga qilmaymiz. Xo'p, shunda menimcha sizga tushuntirishga ham qulayroq bo'ladi. All right. I know I'm talking too much. I will just start, hit the play. So, let's see. Xo'p, ovozi bo'yicha. Ovoz juda baland bo'lib ketdimi? Xohlasang pasaytirib qo'yaman. Xo'p. Men o'zimga ham juda baland bo'lib ketdi. Telefon yonimda turibdi. Xo'p, hozir pasaytiraman unda. Ovozini qo'yishdan oldin birga tekshirib olsak ham bo'ladi agar.
Track 2. Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 5. So,
Xo'p, qanaqa bo'layapti ovozi? Yaxshimi? Normalniy. Xo'p. Unda boshlaymiz.
How are you getting on?
Boshladim unda. Hamma eshitamiz. Keyin iloji bo'lsa javoblari gruppaga emas, o'zingizga qayoqqadir yozib qo'ysangiz yaxshi, chunki qolganlar chalg'itishi mumkin. Lekin bu unaqa katta ahamiyat kasb qilmaydi. Xo'p, qisqasi boshlayman. So, get.
Here, I mean, your level of English is better than...
Okay, I think I will have to replay it. Boshqatdan boshlayman. Xo'p, ketdi.
Track 2. Unit 1. Listening. Exercise 5. So, how are you getting on here? I mean, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas to work. And you've got a really nice American accent, so I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office. Though you might find some of our Australian slang more difficult to understand.
Well, a bit. But I haven't met that many Australians yet, outside of work, I mean.
Right.
All right. So what's your answer? Xo'p, javobni aytib bo'ldi. Xo'p, yana bitta narsa, kechab sizlar bilan multiple choice questionlar o'rgangandik, eslaringizda bo'lsa. Listeningdagi multiple choice questionlar ham xuddi shunga o'xshaydi. Ya'ni sizga xuddi o'sha 3 ta true false not given savol berilganda, har bittasini to'g'ri yoki noto'g'riligini aniqlashga o'xshaydi. Xo'p, to'g'ri javob nima bo'ladi? Xo'p, A emas deyapsiz, to'g'ri, chunki she has got a really nice American accent degan joyi bor. Xo'p. Demak, C ni tanlagan bo'lsangiz, to'g'ri javob tanlagansiz. C to'g'ri javob bo'lyapti. Xo'p, hozir tushuntirib beraman nimaga. Xo'p. Qayta qo'yaman va har bitta javobni ko'rib ko'ramiz. Ya'ni nimaga accent bo'lmayapti, nimaga talking to her colleagues bo'lmayapti. Shuni ko'rib chiqaylik.
1. Listening. Exercise 5. So, how are you getting on here? I mean, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas.
Xo'p, birinchi gap aytayaptiki, your level of English is better than most people who come from overseas. Demak, chet eldan keladigan ko'pchilikdan ko'ra sani ingliz tili darajang juda yaxshi ekan deyapti. Xo'p.
To work, and you've got a really nice American accent.
And you've got a really nice American accent. Demak, aksenting ham yaxshi ekan, Amerikancha aksenting bor ekan deyapti.
So I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office?
So I don't suppose you have any communication problems in the office. Hop, shu gapni yozaman. Hop. I don't suppose you have any problems. Suppose degani hop, suppose degani o'ylashimcha degani. Endi bu think bilan deyarli bir xil. Menimcha deyapti, senda o'sha kommunikatsiya bo'yicha, ya'ni suhbatlashish bo'yicha hech qanday muammo bo'lmasa kerak deyapti. Chunki ingliz tilisi juda yaxshi ekan. Demak, shuning uchun A javob bo'lmayapti, chunki aksenti zo'r. B javob ham bo'lmayapti, chunki communicationda muammosi yo'q.
Though you might find some of our Australian slang more difficult to understand.
Though degani agar bilmasangiz, though but yoki although bilan deyarli o'sha bir xil. Ya'ni ammo degani, ammo deyapti, Australian slanglari bir qiynalasiz tushunishga deyapti. Australian slang. Slang degani o'sha og'zaki nutqdagi o'sha sheva til desangiz bo'ladi. Ya'ni faqat o'sha davlatdagi, o'sha hududdagi odamlar biladigan so'zlar. So yeah, answer demak C bo'lyapti. Hamma topgan bo'lsa yaxshi. Xo'p. Endi keyingi qismiga o'tamiz. Xo'p, 7-savol. 7-savolni ham jo'natib qo'yaman. Xo'p, 8ni ham jo'natib qo'ysam bo'ladi. Birdaniga. Xo'p. I don't think so bilan bir xil, to'g'ri. 7-savol. How many members does the club have now? Demak, hozirda klubda nechta a'zo bor yoki nechta qatnashchi bor deyapti. Endi bu yerda keywordimiz qaysi so'z keyword? 7-savolda nima deb o'ylaysizlar? 7-savoldagi keyword. Ya'ni bizni to'g'ri javobimizni topishga yordam beradigan keyword albatta now bo'ladi. Chunki biz hozirgi paytdagi sonini bilishimiz kerak. Chunki siz chalg'itadi. O'tgan zamon oldinlari shuncha edi, kelajakda shuncha bo'ladi deb chalg'itish mumkin. Xo'p. Demak, 30, 50, 80 ekan, to'g'ri. Endi 8-savol. How often does the club meet? Demak, qanchalik tez-tez klub uchrashadi bir-bilan, ya'ni klubdagi odamlar qanchalik tez-tez uchrashib turadi. A javob once a week, haftada bir marta. B javob once every 2 weeks, ya'ni 2 haftada bir marta. Once a month, oyiga bir marta. Xo'p. Endi hammaga tushunarli bo'lsa, mana tushuntirib berdim. Endi eshitamiz va qolgan javoblari ko'ramiz. Xo'p. Men bunday deb o'ylamayman degan. To'g'ri. I don't suppose bilan I don't think so bir xil ma'no anglatadi. Menimcha bunday emas degani. Xo'p, unda bolajonlar eshitamiz hozir. Xo'p. Qo'yaman, ket.
Well, a bit. But I haven't met that many Australians yet, outside of work, I mean.
Right.
But could you tell me a bit about the international club now I've joined?
Sure. We've got, let's see, currently about 50 members, but people join all the time, so I should think that figure will go up. Last year, we had 30 members, and the year before, just 18. So we're growing and getting better known. I reckon that at this rate, next year, we'll have about 80.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Yes, every second Thursday evening, in fact, so a couple of times a month. Though, of course, when you start making friends, you'll be getting together with them more often than that, I guess. The next meeting will be next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right.
And what happens when the...
All right. Demak, biz 7 bilan 8ni birdaniga ko'rib ketdik. Agar ulgurmagan bo'lsangiz, eshitgan bo'lsangiz kerak. Xo'p, ikkalasini ham bajardik. Xo'p, 7-javob. 7-sining javobi nima bo'lyapti? Xo'p. To'g'ri, B bo'ladi, chunki aytdiki, demak, kelajakda 80 ta kelajakda 80 ta bo'lishi mumkin va oldinlari 15 tami bo'lgan ekan. Demak, o'tgan yili 15 tami bo'ldi bizda. Xo'p, demak javobimiz B bo'lyapti, to'g'ri javob. Xo'p, 8dachi? 8ni biroz chalg'itarganda, ya'ni biroz distraction bor edi. 8ga javob qaysi? Nima deb o'ylaysizlar? Xo'p, ko'pchilik JB intentions. C deyapsizmi? Xo'p, endi qaranglar, 8 biroz chalg'itadiganda, shuning uchun 8 ni o'zini qayta eshitib ko'ramiz va men o'sha har bitta joyini sizga tushuntirib beraman. 8 o'zini eshitamiz. Xo'p. Qani katta eshitamiz?
Last year we had 30 members and the year before just 18. So we're growing and getting better known. I reckon that at this rate, next year we'll have about 80.
Endi o'tyapmiz 8 ga. 8 eshitamiz, diqqat qilib turinglar.
And does the club hold regular meetings?
Yes, every second Thursday evening, in fact.
Every second Thursday evening deyapti. Hozir shuni yozaman gruppaga. Gruppaga emas. Every second Thursday evening. Ya'ni har ikkinchi payshanba o'sha kechki paytda ko'rishar ekan. Demak, every second Thursday demak bu degani 2 haftada bir marta, chunki har ikkinchi payshanbada ko'rishyapti. Lekin davomini eshitsangiz yana tushuntiradi bu naqani. Sanani eshitamiz.
So a couple of times a month.
So a couple of times a month deyapti davomida. So a couple of times a month. Oyiga 2 marotaba deyapti, demak. Oyiga 2 marta. Demak, javobimiz nima bo'lyapti? B bo'lyapti. Xo'p, birdaniga o'zi javob aytyapti va keyin sizni chalg'itib qo'yapti. Keyingi uchrashuvimiz keyingi hafta bo'ladi deyapti. Shunda siz week so'ziga qarab turib a deb tanlab qo'yish ehtimolingiz bor yoki month so'zini aytdi, misol a couple of times a month deb turib chalg'ityapti. Once a month bilan a couple of times a month albatta farqi bor. Begzod aka, nima aloqasi bor? Alright, keyingi qismiga o'tamiz. Xo'p, 9-savolga o'tamiz do'stlar. Bu yerda bitta shu savol o'zini qilamiz birinchi. 9-savolga qaraymiz. What is the most frequent type of activity? Demak, bu yerda keyword qaysi biri? What is the most frequent type of activity? Bulk, qaranglar. Hurmat saqlaymiz hamma bir-biriga. Alright. Frequent, to'g'ri. Most frequent bu yerda eng keyword hisoblanadi, muhim keyword, ya'ni eng ko'p bo'lib turadigan mashg'ulot nima deyapti. Sizda javobingizda siz eng ko'p bo'ladiganini topishingiz kerak. Xo'p. A javobda a talk, qanaqadir suhbat, gapirish. B visit, ya'ni qayoqqadir nima edi? Borish, qayoqqadir tashrif buyurish. C a meal, ya'ni kechki ovqat yoki tushlik, qanaqadir ovqatlanish birgalikda. Xo'p, endi 9 eshitamiz va 9-savolning javobini topishga harakat qilamiz. Xo'p, qani ketdi, hamma diqqat qilsin.
Though, of course, when you start making friends, you'll be getting together with them more often than that, I guess. The next meeting will be next Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right.
Endi javob o'tyapti, endi savol qismiga o'tyapti. Eshitamiz 9-savol.
And what happens when the club meets? I mean, what sort of things are organized?
The usual thing is for one of the members to give a little presentation about where they're from, their customs and so on. But from time to time they do other things, outings to places around Sydney, or meeting up to eat together in a restaurant, or go to a concert together, or something like that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Alright, so what's your answer? Qaysi javob olamiz? Xo'p. Alright. Haligini aytib o'tgandek, har bitta javobni eslatib o'tadi dedim, Bu yerda ham xuddi shu narsa bo'ldi. Har bitta javob uchalasini ham aytdi, lekin ulardan bittasigina eng frequent edi, ya'ni eng ko'p bo'ladigan edi. Bu esa javob A bo'ladi. Agar A degan bo'lsangiz, to'g'ri topdingiz. Xo'p. Lekin bu ham biroz murakkab edi. Shuning uchun qayta eshitib ko'ramiz. Agar tushunmagan bo'lsangiz, shu savol o'zini qayta eshitib ko'ramiz va sizga o'sha tushuntirib beraman iloji boricha.
From time to time, one of the members to give Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that's right.
Xo'p, endi eshitamiz. Men har bitta o'sha gapini tushuntirib beraman.
And what happens when the club meets?
And what happens when the club meets? Demak, uchrashganda nima bo'ladi klubda, deyapti.
I mean, what sort of things are organized?
So what sort of things are organized? Qanday narsalar uyushtiriladi, deyapti.
The usual thing is for one of the members to give a little presentation.
The usual thing is for one of the members to give a presentation, deyapti. The usual degani bu eng ko'p bo'lib turadigan, odatiy bo'ladigan narsa, deyapti. Prezentatsiya berish, deyapti. Prezentatsiya degani o'sha chiqib gapiradi degani. Mana javobimiz A bo'lyapti. Lekin B, C ni ham aytib o'tgan, lekin ular eng frequent emas. Hozir eshitib ko'ramiz.
About where they're from, their customs and so on.
O'sha qayerdan kelganligi haqida gapirar ekan.
But from time to time they do other things, outings.
But from time to time they do other things. Lekin vaqti bilan ular boshqa narsa ham qiladi, deyapti. Misol uchun outings deyapti. Outing degani xo'p, hozir tushuntirib beraman. Xo'p. Outing bu o'sha tashqariga sayohat qilish degani. Ya'ni o'sha vizitga parafraza bo'lyapti. Lekin bu narsa from time to time deyapti. Ya'ni vaqti bilan ba'zida bo'lib turadigan narsa ekan.
To places around Sydney or meeting up to eat together in a restaurant.
Or meeting up to eat together at a restaurant. Yoki deyapti, o'sha uchrashib ovqatlanamiz deyapti. Lekin bu narsalar hammasi o'sha from time to time, ba'zida bo'lib turadigan narsalar ekan. Shuning uchun javobimiz hop, A bo'lyapti. Hop, most frequent, usual thingga to'g'ri kelyapti, to'ppa-to'g'ri. Yozib qo'yaman. Frequent is equal to usual. All right. Endi keyingi savolga o'tamiz. Oxirgi savol. Oops. All right. 10th savol. The main purpose of the club is to help members to A. Meet Australians, B. Learn about life in Australia, C. Enjoy themselves together. Rasmini tashlang. Xo'p, rasmini ham jo'natib qo'yaman. Xo'p. All right, just a second. All right, endi bu yerda keyword qaysi? 10-savolda. So, 10-savol, keyword yoki keywords. To'ppa-to'g'ri main purpose. Bu yerda eng muhim so'z bu main purpose deyapti. Demak, klubning asosiy maqsadi nima deyapti? Ya'ni demak, a'zolarga nimada yordam berish bu klubning asosiy maqsadi. A. Avstraliyaliklar bilan uchrashish. B. Avstraliyadagi hayot haqida o'rganishiga yordam berish. C. Enjoy themselves together. Enjoy yourself degani o'zi vaqtini yaxshi o'tkazmoq, vaqtini chog' o'tkazmoq degani. Ya'ni shunchaki yaxshi vaqt o'tkazish, ko'ngil xushlik qilish deganda, ya'ni vaqtini yaxshi o'tkazish degan ma'noda tarjima qilsangiz bo'ladi. Xo'p. Endi eshitamiz va main purpose'ni topishimiz kerak. Eslab qolinglar, main purpose. Xo'p, eshitamiz. Xo'p, ana ketdi.
Or go to a concert together or something like that.
Okay, that sounds fun. And the members aren't just people from other countries, non-Australians, are they?
No, not at all. The main point of the club is to give people like you the chance to mix in more with people from this country, people of all ages. You'll find us very friendly. I think the contact has a positive effect on visitors to this country. And in fact, it affects us locals positively as well. You know, it's a sort of intercultural experience for everybody. And of course, you get the chance to do all sorts of activities with other members of the club if you want to. It's not just for talking. And hopefully you'll make friends with people who have similar interests.
It sounds great. I'm really looking forward to the first meeting.
All right. So, what's your answer? Ko'rganingizdek, bu 10 savol eng qiyin edi, ya'ni qolganlarga nisbatan eng qiyini va yana bitta narsa Xo'p, hammasini aytib o'tdi, ya'ni A, B, C lar ham bor. Ayniqsa C ni aytib o'tdi va A ni aytib o'tdi. Lekin bularda faqat bittasigina to'g'ri, xolos. Demak, qaysi javob? Ko'pchilik B deyapti. Xo'p, hamma har xil javob tanlagan uchun qayta eshitamiz va men tushuntirib beraman qaysi javob to'g'riligini. Tarjima qilib ketamiz ma'nolarini.
Are they?
No, not
Okay, that sounds fun.
together or something like that.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Xo'p, endi tushuntirib beraman har bitta eshitgan joyimizni.
And the members aren't just people from other countries, non-Australians, are they?
Xo'p, birinchi gapi nima bo'lyapti? People aren't... Okay, I also forgot.
Okay, that sounds fun. And the members aren't just people from other countries.
Members aren't just people from other countries. Xo'p, shu yerni yozaman. Members aren't just people from other countries. Xo'p, endi savol beryapti. A'zolar faqat boshqa chet ellik davlatdan kelganlar emas-a, deyapti. Ya'ni non-Australians. Faqatgina avstraliyalik bo'lmaganlarmi, deyapti.
Non-Australians, are they?
No, not at all. The main point of the club
Endi aytyapti, the main point of the club
is to give people like you the chance to mix in more with people from this country.
The main point of this club is to give people like you a chance to mix in with people from this country. Hop. Endi aytyaptiki, this country deganda bu hop, Avstraliyani o'zini nazarda tutyapti. Hop. Endi bu klubni asosiy maqsadi bu o'sha sizga o'xshagan odamlarga avstraliyaliklar bilan birga o'sha kirishib ketishiga, qo'shilib ketishiga yordam berish ekan. Mixing degani biror kim bilan qo'shilib ketish, ya'ni bir xil holatga aylanish, ya'ni do'stlashib ketish ma'noda kelyapti. Demak, the main point of this club is to give people like you a chance to mix in with people from this country. O'zi butun murakkab gapni o'qisangiz o'zi biroz chalg'ib toradigan gapda. Xo'p. Birdaniga o'zi javobni topgan bo'lsalaring kerak. Javobimiz A bo'lyapti. Main point albatta o'sha qaysi o'zi main purpose ga parafraza bo'lyapti. Ya'ni asosiy maqsadi bu chet elliklarni o'sha avstraliyalik odamlar bilan o'sha uchrashtirish, o'sha birga do'stlashib ketish ma'nosida kelyapti. Hop. All right. Davomini ham eshitib qo'yamiz.
People of all ages. You'll find us very friendly.
You will find us very friendly. Biz o'sha juda do'stonaligimizni bilasiz deyapti, o'rganib qolasiz deyapti. Hop.
I think the contact has a positive effect on visitors to this country.
I think contact has a positive effect on contact degani bu meeting demoqchi. Ya'ni uchrashish. Odamlar o'sha avstraliyalik bilan chet elliklar uchrashishi bizga o'sha sizlarga pozitiv effekt beradi deyapti. Yaxshi ta'sir o'tkazadi degan ma'noda bo'lyapti. Xo'p. Yes, contact berdi aloqa qilish, uchrashish, ko'rishish degan ma'noda kelyapti. Xo'p, menimcha javob tushunarli. Qolganlarini ham aytgan, lekin qolganlari asosiy purpose emas. Ya'ni do'stlashib ketganingizdan so'ng boshqa narsalar ham qilsangiz bo'ladi deyapti, lekin asosiy maqsad u emas ekan. Xo'p, menimcha hammaga tushunarli. Xo'p. Endi keyingi sectionga o'tamiz, section 2. Xo'p, section 2 da Xo'p, sizlar bilan map qilamiz. Section 2 ni o'zlaring qilsalaring bo'ladi, xohlasalaring. Bu lekin map. Xo'p, jo'natib qo'yaman gruppaga. Xo'p. Alright, o'zlaring qilsalaring bo'ladi albatta. Faqat bajarishdan oldin mapdagi eng muhim narsa bu albatta javoblaringizni ko'rib chiqish, ya'ni nimalarni topishingiz kerak va ikkinchi narsa xaritani yaxshilab o'rganib chiqish kerak. Alright, hammaga ko'rinyaptimi xarita? Xo'p, xarita ko'rinadigan bo'lsa, hozir aniqlab chiqamiz. Demak, birinchi mana bu yerdagi burchakka qaraydigan bo'lsak, demak, mana bu yo'l bo'lsa, zebra chiziq bo'lsa, bu bamboo fences ekan, ya'ni bamboo panjaralari, o'sha to'siqlari ekan. Mana bu chiziqchalik bo'lsa, pastdagi bu footpath ekan, ya'ni o'sha piyodalar yo'lagi, ya'ni piyodalar yo'lagi emas, so'qmoq desangiz bo'ladimi, o'sha yuradigan yo'l. Demak, bu car park. O'rtada bizda roundabout desangiz bo'ladi, aylanma yo'l yoki yo'lak emas, albatta. Xo'p. Demak, bizda fruit bushes bor ekan, olma, o'sha meva, o'sha demak, bush nima bo'ladi? O'tda qanaqadir. Xo'p, bush. Xo'p, bizda nima bor ekan? Buta, to'g'ri. Xo'p, bicycle track bor ekan va boshqalari ham bor mana. CD. Xo'p, bu yoqda bizda island, dengiz bor ekan, sea. Xo'p, endi bitta narsa, ko'pincha agar ikkita daraxt emas, ikkita binolar bir-biriga yaqin bo'lsa, o'shani bir-biriga solishtiradi. Misol uchun next to this yoki opposite yoki shunga o'xshagan so'zlardan foydalanadi. Xo'p, menimcha agar IELTS o'qib yurgan bo'lsalaring, buni bilsalaring kerak. Xo'p, unda eshitamiz va javoblari belgilaymiz. Xo'p. Alright. Qani ketdi? Xo'p. Qayerda edi? Bu yoqda. Xo'p, ketdi.
Recording 52. You will hear a project manager talking to voluntary workers about the tasks that need to be done. First, you have some time to look at
Inco will be supplying. Okay, Group B, your turn.
Alright, eshitamiz, unda javoblar belgilaymiz. Hammaga eshitilyaptimi?
Does everyone have a copy of the plan? Oh, great. Okay. We'll all be meeting in the car park. That's on the bottom of the plan. See? Now, if you've been assigned to the vegetable beds, to get there, you go out of the car park and go up the footpath until you reach the circle of trees. There they are, in the middle of the plan. And you see that the footpath goes all the way around them. Well, on the left-hand side of that circular footpath, there's a short track which takes you directly to the vegetable beds. You can see a bamboo fence marked just above them. All right? Okay. If you're helping out with the beehives, pay attention. Look again at the circle of trees in the middle of the plan and the footpath that goes around them. On the right side of that circle, you can see that the footpath goes off in an easterly direction, heading towards the right-hand side of the plan. And then the path splits into two, and you can either go up or down. You want the path that heads down. And at the end of this, you see two areas divided by a bamboo fence. And as we're looking at the plan, the beehives are on the right of the fence. The smaller section, I mean. Now, don't worry, all the bees have been removed. You just need to transport the hives back to the car park. Okay, for the seating, look at the circular footpath. At the top of it, there's a path that goes from there and takes you up to the seating area, alongside the bicycle track, and with a good view of the island, I suppose. Okay, if you're volunteering for the adventure playground area, let's start from the car park again and go up the footpath, but then you want the first left turn. Go up there And then you see there's a short path that goes off to the right. Go down there, and that's the adventure playground area, above the bamboo fence. That fence does need repairing, I'm afraid. Right. What else? Oh, yes, the sand area. We've got that circular footpath in the middle. Find the track that goes east, towards the right-hand side of the plan. And where that track divides, you need the little path that goes up towards the bicycle track. The sand area is just above the bamboo fence there. And finally, the pond area. So it's on the left-hand side of your plan, towards the top, just above the fruit bushes and to the left of the little path. Okay, as I said already, hopefully we'll be...
That is the end of section 2.
All right, time's up. So you can just tell me your answers. So let's start with the 15, vegetable beds. So what do you think is the answer for vegetable beds? So let me just take it. So vegetable beds is, of course, B. Oops. No, not B. Sorry. The answer is G. G deb bo'lyapti. Xo'p. Demak. Unda javoblarni yozib keta qolaman. Demak, G bo'lyapti. Vegetable beds. Beehives. Beehives-chi? Beehives to'g'ri, ko'pchilik yozibdi. I bo'ladi. To'g'ri. I. Sitting. Sitting qaysi biri? Sitting B bo'lyapti. To'g'ri. Adventure playground. Adventure playground-chi? Xo'p, nechidamiz? 18. 18 E bo'lyapti. Adventure playground. Xo'p. All right, 19. 19 sand area is C bo'ldi. Va oxirgisi A bo'lyapti. Xo'p, agar javobingiz shu bo'lsa, demak, to'g'ri topgansiz. Demak, G I B E C A bo'lyapti. Bitta xato. Xo'p, tushunarli. Umuman tushunmadim bu sectionga. Xo'p, menimcha ko'pchilik bilaman degani uchun ko'p to'xtalmasdan bajardik bu exercise'ni. Xo'p. All right, G I B E C A bo'lyapti javoblar. Xo'p, qaysi birini ko'rish kerak? Birorta javob ko'rib chiqamizmi? Tushuntiring boshdan. Xo'p, boshdan tushuntirib beraman, xohlasangiz. Xo'p, unda.
You go.
Answer questions 15 to 20.
Xo'p, har bittasini tushuntirib beraman unda javoblari.
Okay, Group B, your turn. Does everyone have a copy of the plan? Oh, great. Okay. We'll all be meeting in the car park.
Xo'p, hammamiz car parkda uchrashamiz. Demak, biz turgan joy car park ekan. Shuni aytayapti.
That's on the bottom of the plan.
On the bottom of the plan. O'sha planda tagida deyapti. Bottom deb turib, o'sha plan tagidaligini tushuntiryapti.
See? Now, if you've been assigned to the vegetable beds,
Demak, vegetable bedsga sizni topshiriqqa yuklashgan bo'lishsa, o'sha yerda bajaradigan ishingiz bo'lsa deyapti.
Get there, you go out of the car park.
Demak, you go out of the car parkdan o'sha chiqasiz deyapti.
And go up the footpath until you reach the circle of trees.
Demak, o'sha to'g'riga ketasiz deyapti. Qachongacha deyapti? O'sha daraxtlar o'sha aylanasigacha deyapti. O'sha aylanma daraxtlar bor joygacha, circle of trees. Shu yumaloqqacha kelamiz deyapti.
There they are, in the middle of the plan.
O'sha planda o'rtasida ekan. Shu yerga kelasiz deyapti.
You see that the footpath goes all the way around them.
Ko'ryapsiz deyaptiki, o'sha footpath butun o'sha daraxtzorda aylanma qilib chiqqan ekan, o'sha aylan ekan yo'lak.
Well, on the left-hand side of that circular footpath,
Demak, circular footpath, o'sha yumaloq joyi chap tarafida deyapti.
there's a short track
There is a short track. Short track degani o'sha qisqa yo'l bor ekan.
which takes you directly to the vegetable beds.
O'sha joy sizni to'g'ridan-to'g'ri o'sha vegetable bedsga olib boradi deyapti. Demak, G bo'lyapti javob. Xo'p, ancha tushunarli. Xo'p.
You can see a bamboo fence marked just above them.
Keyin deyapti, o'sha bambu fencelari ko'rasiz deyapti. Bambukdan qilingan o'sha panjaralari, shuni above, ya'ni tepasida ko'rasiz deyapti. Demak, G ni tepasida ekan. Mana bambu panjaralari turibdi.
All right. Okay. If you're helping out with the beehives, pay attention.
Endi beehives join etyapti.
Look again at the circle of trees in the middle of the plan
Demak,
and
yana o'sha o'rtadagi daraxtlarga qarang deyapti.
footpath that goes around them.
Footpath.
On the right side of that circle, you can see that the footpath goes off in an easterly direction.
Demak, o'ng tarafga qarasangiz, o'sha sharqiy tarafga ketadigan yo'lagi bor, shu aylanma daraxt zori.
Heading towards the right-hand side of the plan.
Demak, right hand side keladi.
The path splits into two, and you can either go up or down. You want the path that heads down.
Demak, keyin qarasangiz deyapti, o'sha yo'lak ikkita taraf ketadi, tepaga va pastga deyapti. Siz o'sha pastga ketadigan yurasiz deyapti.
And at the end of this, you see two areas divided by a bamboo fence.
Keyin deyapti, u yerda o'sha ikkita joyi ko'rasiz va o'rtasidan o'sha bambuklar panjarasi bilan o'sha ajratilgan deyapti. O'rtada ajratib qo'ygan.
And as we're looking at the plan, the beehives are on the right of the fence. The smaller section, I mean. Now,
Xo'p, va o'sha o'ng tarafidagi, ya'ni smaller sectioni bu o'sha beehives joylashgan joy deyapti. Xo'p,
don't worry, all the bees have been removed.
demak, hamma o'sha asalarilar olib tashlangan ekan o'sha qutisidan.
You just need to transport the hives back to the car park. Okay, for the seating, look at the circular footpath.
Demak, seating uchun deyapti, o'sha yana o'sha o'rtadagi aylanma yo'lga qarang deyapti.
At the top of it, there's a path that goes from there and takes you up to the seating area.
O'shaning tepasiga qarasangiz yo'l bor deyapti. O'sha yo'l sizni seatingga olib boradi deyapti. Seating o'sha B bo'lgandi.
Alongside the bicycle track.
Alongside the bicycle track. Mana bicycle track bo'ylab ketadi deyapti. Ya'ni mana bu yo'l ham o'sha bicycle track bilan bir xil shaklda ketgan mana. Xo'p.
And with a good view of the island.
Shuningdek deyapti, islandda mana bu orolda yaxshilab ko'rsangiz bo'ladi, o'sha yerga borsangiz, yaxshi ko'rinadi orol.
I suppose.
Demak, shu B bo'lyapti bu. Qaytamiz yana unda.
Okay, if you're volunteering for the adventure playground area, let's start from the car park again.
Xo'p, endi adventure playground o'tyapti va yana o'sha car parkdamiz.
And go up the footpath, but then you want the first left turn.
Xo'p, yana o'sha footpathdan chiqasiz va birinchi chapga buriladigan yo'lga yuring deyapti. Ya'ni birinchi chapga ketamiz deyapti. Mana birinchi chap yo'l chiqqaningizdan burilish.
Go up there and then you see there's a short path that goes off to the right.
Keyin deyapti, o'sha yoqdan borganingizda o'sha short path bor, kichkina yo'l bor va o'sha yo'l o'ng tarafga ketadi. Mana bizda 3 ta yo'l bor bu tarafda. Ikkitasi chapga ketyapti. Faqatgina bittasigina o'ngga ketyapti va o'sha short, kichkina. Birdaniga o'sha javob topsangiz bo'ladi. Mana E bo'lyapti bu.
Go down there and that's the adventure playground area.
Demak, o'sha yerga borsangiz, adventure playground topasiz.
Above the bamboo fence.
Demak, bambu to'siqlari o'sha panjarasini tepasida deyapti. Mana bambu to'siqlari mana turibdi shu yerda. Uni tepasida turibdi. E bo'lyapti javobimiz. Xo'p, menimcha hammaga tushunarli. Davom etamiz.
That fence does need repairing, I'm afraid.
Right. What else? Oh, yes. The sand area. We've got that
Endi sand areaga kelamiz.
circular footpath in the middle. Find the track that goes
Yana o'sha o'rtadagi aylanma yo'lga boramiz.
east.
Demak, eastga, ya'ni sharq tarafga ketadigan yo'lni toping deyapti. Sharq, hamda o'ng tarafimiz sharq bo'ladi.
Towards the right-hand side of the plan.
Planda o'ng tarafiga.
And where that track divides,
Demak, endi aytyaptiki, o'sha buriladigan yo'lga kelganingizda, deyapti, ikkiga ajraydigan yo'lga kelganingizda,
you need the little path that goes up towards the bicycle.
o'sha siz tepaga ketadigan tarafga borishingiz kerak. Ya'ni bicycle track tarafga deyapman. Bicycle trackimiz bo'lsa, o'sha tarafga ketadigan joyga yuring.
Track. The sand area is just above the bamboo fence there.
Sand area bo'lsa, mana bu bamboo fencelari tepasida deyapti. Above degani tepasida degani. Demak, javobimiz C bo'lyapti.
And finally, the pond area.
Oxiri va pond area.
It's on the left-hand side of your plan.
Demak, aytyapti, bu chap tarafida ekan. Mana bu chapgan, shunday bo'lib qo'ysangiz, bu qismida ekan. Xo'p, birdaniga shuni fahmlash kerak, tushunish kerak.
It's the top. Just
Towards the top deyapti. Tepa qismida deyapti. Demak, mana bu tarafga yaqin bo'lish kerak.
above the fruit bushes.
Above the fruit bushes deyapti. Ya'ni o'sha mevalar butasini tepasida deyapti.
And to the left of the little path.
To the left of the little path. Demak, kichkina path, ya'ni yo'lga chap tarafida deyapti. Demak, A bo'lyapti javobimiz.
Okay.
Xo'p, demak shunaqa. Ovozim uzilib kelyapti. Tepasida ko'rasiz deyapti. Xo'p. Lekin tugab bo'ldi. Menimcha hammaga tushunarli. Shu qo'ldan kelgancha tushuntirib berdim. O'zi listening biroz qiyinroq agar onlayn qiladigan bo'lsa. Xo'p. Demak, savollaringiz yo'qmi? Demak, bugungi mavzuimiz shu edi, qisqa. Xo'p. Endi listening shu, asosan praktika qilib, bajarib, o'sha xato qilib, xatoingizni tushunib o'rganadigan narsa, xuddi readingga o'xshab. Keyin darajasi o'rtacha, juda qiyin emas. Xo'p. Alright guys, shu bugungi darsimiz shu edi. Demak, listening, keyingi safar writing emas, speaking qilamiz ertaga. Xo'p. Alright. Xo'p, arzimida videoni saqlantirib qo'yaman. Yana qayta ko'rsalaring bo'ladi, xohlasalaring. Xo'p, hozir